Rafael Maíz Sanchez used to ride the streets of Caracas on his motorcycle. That was until a thief shot him in the neck and rode off with the bike. After a year of therapy, some would consider him lucky. At least he survived. Paralyzed below the waist, he used to be a welder. Now, he can't provide for his family.
De la noche a la mañana te cambia.
From night to day, your life changes. You begin to depend on people. You can't do things on your own. It's been tough.
Ha sido fuerte.
Tens of thousands of Venezuelans have died violent deaths over the past 15 years. Sprawling slums in Caracas have higher homicide rates than some war zones. And the people most caught up in Venezuela's wave of violence are poor youth who often live in massive shanty towns like this one. Rafael and other survivors are paying a personal cost for Venezuela's violence, but the country bears a burden too.
Losing a rather large proportion of potentially productive population, putting them aside because they are now in less able condition to work. But also there are social costs in the sense that they are now in hospital or receiving some help.
In June, the government enacted a law to restrict gun purchases. It also gives amnesty to people who turn in illegal firearms. And the law calls for a compensation fund for victims of gun violence.
The state is guaranteeing support to victims of violence so that they can rejoin society because naturally their lives change.
Still, Rafael, like thousands of others, would rather be back at work than sidelined by violent crime.
It's destroying our youth, our society, really. Youth are the future. If the youth are getting killed on a daily basis, what future do we have as a country?
Until the violence stops, a generation and the country will be held back from reaching its potential. Raney, Al Jazeera, Caracas.